Hi folks, Darren here from Creative Coatings in Hobart, Tasmania. Had a few people ask me about my activator because I make my own for various reasons. The main one being that a decent commercial activator isn't currently available in Australia for less than $100 a litre, which frankly I'm not prepared to pay. It's ridiculous money, and not when I can make it myself for around $15–20 or something. I think it ends up costing me. But anyway, I thought I'd show people how it's done. Don't want to upset the people who have activated to sell. If you're selling it and people are buying it and happy using it, I recommend you keep doing that. However, this is something that's got me out of trouble because I can't access those products. I know there's people all over the world who have issues with supply, getting dangerous goods, shipping and all that sort of thing. And I've shared this with a few people and it's helping them out, so maybe you'll get something out of it too. It's so simple, you know. It's the other thing, people say this doesn't work. I'm telling you, it works. All I do is I use a 2K universal thinner. This is my preferred brand. It seems to work the best for me. It's De Beer Uni Thinner, #1. It's a standard thinner. It's not fast, it's not slow. They come out fast, slow and standard. This is the standard one. I find this works perfectly. It gives me about a 90-second dip window, activates, it liquefies the film, the colours stay vibrant and it works a treat. Went to my paint supply today, didn't have any. I'm trying this. Duck Zone, another good high quality product, similar sort of thing. I've got no reason to think it won't work, but hey, let's find out. So what I do, very, very simple. You see, it's brand new. You see it, xylene. Now I don't know where you are, but here we can buy this in a hardware store for about $15. This is on the shelf in my hardware store. It's used for thinning sealers and stripping sealers. I think a lot in the flooring industry for taking wax off floors and that kind of stuff. It's a great product, and that's what we use it for. So I'm going to mix 700 mils of my thinner into a cup and spill half of it all over the table. Just use a basic paint mixing cup. 700 mils. And I'm going to put 300 mils of xylene in there. So about 30%. It makes about 900. Let's live life on the edge. We'll put a little bit more in. You notice I'm not even being all that accurate. I use between 30 and 40%. Sometimes you can make it a little bit stronger by having less xylene. Although recently I've been experimenting with more. I was only adding 20%, but now I add 30. I find that's a little bit more, I don't know, it's a bit slower and a bit easier to use. I don't even stir it up, like, this is me stirring. Alright. That's it, we're good to go. So I'm using a 1.4 tip. My needle valve is out almost all the way, as far as it'll go, and I'm using the fan wide open, and around 8 to 10 psi of air pressure seems to work the trick. So I've got this dashboard piece out of a local car called Holden Concord. We're going to dip that today, just to show you how it works. I think I'll fill these holes just quickly. This isn't a customer's piece, it's just something that I got kicking about the shop, so don't fret. And I got lots of this, so this is what we use. Alright. We're going to make our way over to the world's most inexpensive tank. While that's hydrating, I'll just show you my tank here. It's hooked up to a 160 litre hot water cylinder. Just put a tap on the outside, the hose goes straight to my jets, the spray bar. When I finish dipping, all I do is turn the tap on, hot water comes out, this way, flushes over the edge and out she goes. Couldn't be simpler. When I come in the morning, I drop the water level down about 8 or 10 inches. I've got a little valve down here, just open that and just drain some water out. Hit the hot tap, fill her up, takes about 20 litres of water and it's back up to 25, 30 degrees. And one thing you'll notice with this activator too, water temperature doesn't seem to be so critical. I'm at 25 degrees here Celsius right now, and what's that, 76.2 Fahrenheit for you American friends. And it will work perfectly. That's 60 seconds. Jason, if you could just get it on the water. So, past the medium speed, the film's activated already. It's liquid. Power. Turn the tap on. So that's a black film over a silver base. I use this activator on every single film I've got. I don't have any other options. This is it. And I find it works perfectly. I haven't had a film yet that it won't work on. Excuse the mess around the shop. Yeah, it's a workshop. Can I get it tattooed on? My setup here, is very simple. That's how I like these. It's really cheap to run. Doesn't use much electricity. Doesn't use a lot of water. Don't use a lot of unnecessary chemicals. That's cool. And but there you go, there you have it. This is dashboard part. And, you know, for the haters, tell me it doesn't work, it works. So anyway, hopefully, if you can't get activator, you have trouble getting that chemical, or it's super expensive, you want to try it, I recommend 2K Universal Thinner. Like I said, I've used one, I've never used that brand before, that seems to work just fine. 30% xylene, and hopefully you can get that. I know there's parts from places around the world you can't get it, California for example, so you'll have to buy it. But in California you can buy activators, so this is a problem for you. You barely can smell it in the atmosphere, you don't feel it in the water, it doesn't burn your skin, and it works. So hope you learn something. Good luck, cheers.